Hey everybody, I've got a new process video for this portrait. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you later. Alright everybody, thank you for joining me again on my channel. Here's the video process capture for this piece that I did. Again, it's another Wheel of Time piece. I've really been enjoying this series. I hope you have too. It's really been gaining me a lot of traction on social media, and I've seen a lot of people really gravitating towards these pieces. It's been really exciting to see people comment and say that they can really see the characters now, the actors now as the characters, which has been part of my joy in doing this process and this journey, is seeing the actors slash actresses now kind of as the roles of the characters. This one in particular is of Barney Harris, and this is him playing Matrim Cauthon, who is, like, I think one of the coolest characters in the story. I really think, I mean, I shouldn't say that. So Perrin, Matt, really all the Emmons Fielders, so all the characters that at the start of the book, I really feel like they all could have their own sort of side stories, their own sort of novels written about them individually. Matrim Cauthon is just a really fun character. I feel like Robert Jordan wrote him very well. He's kind of got this mischievous kind of side to him, and kind of a cynical nature about him. He goes through this very interesting process in the book, and I really feel like as a character he changes a lot through the course of the story. But his sort of like underlying character and who he is, I would say generally stays the same. But this piece I found very challenging and interesting. I wanted to include his weapon and his hat. There are a little bit of spoilers. If you haven't read the books, you'll encounter them at a certain point in the stories. But I wanted to show him with those because I feel like they're part of his character arc slash journey. And this meant sort of bringing in some of my own photo reference as a guide. So my hand and using portions of my body. It's been, as I've said before, I think the biggest challenge in these pieces is finding photographs that I can use for the characters. And it's been a little bit of a mashing together of photos so that I can get the angle and the composition and the content that I want. I feel like this one worked out pretty well in the end. One of the things that I've really avoided doing in these pieces is including very much of a background of any kind. I wanted them to just be like a character study specifically. And while the setting in the Wheel of Time is another character in the story, and really in any sort of robust fan art, I really think it should be included. I wanted to just steer away from that for a couple of reasons. One is just time commitment. These are in my spare time I'm doing these, and I don't have a lot of that. So I wanted to reduce the scope and just allow myself to focus on the characters. They're also specifically about the characters, so it's more about just depicting these actors as what the characters might look like on screen, and that's been a challenging enough process for me. I came across a post, if you're familiar with Matt Rhodes, I've probably talked about him a lot on this channel, but he bears worth mentioning again here. I was on his art-station and was looking at he's got a section in there where he kind of dumps his, what he calls sharpening the axe files. So he posts a lot of work where he's just practicing his drawing skills. The guy is extremely talented and accomplished and skilled. He's been drawing for years and years and years and putting in tons of effort in growing. And so anyways, what I kind of came to in looking at his work was that really growth is all about practice, and it's all about time in. And I think for myself, I've kind of realized that where I want to get to, which is the capacity and ability to draw the human figure extremely well, is a little bit farther off than I thought it was maybe 4 years ago. The truth is that it's something that I'm going to have to work at for a long time. And I feel that scaling back in a sense and just focusing down on portraiture right now is enough of a mountain for me to climb in and of itself. And these pieces are an extension of that process. I am working on a small sort of ebook that I'm going to give away on my blog, which is about portrait drawing, and it just covers the basics of portrait drawing, and it displays, I think it's about 95 portrait studies that I did over the course of 30 days a few months ago, about a month ago, I guess. I just kind of came to the conclusion that I need to really practice, and it's something that I'm going to continue to do. And I thought it would be fun to compile those into a book and then give it away. So I've been working on that. I hope to have it completed and ready to give away in September here. So that's one of my goals. I will notify you guys when it's up and ready to go. At any rate, I want to encourage all you artists out there, if there's a goal that you've got in mind or an artist that you admire or something that you want to achieve, you need to practice, you need to put the time in. And if you're young, put the time in now, because when you get older, it gets harder, just because of life responsibilities and demands, and also energy levels. When you're young, you got a lot more energy, typically. So that's my little spiel for today. I hope you all enjoy it. I hope this portrait process was interesting for you, and there will be more to come. I have one of the Emmons fielders left to do, one of 5. And then I'm assuming there's going to be some more casting news pretty soon here. So that'll probably give me more content to draw from. So until next time, everybody, be good to each other. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to see more content, please click one of the videos on the screen. If you'd like to be notified when all my videos go up, please click the bell icon. And if you'd like to follow me on social medias, you can find me on patreon.com/Corey Lansdell. I'm at Corey Lansdell on Twitter and Instagram, and you can find me on Facebook as well. Until next time, you guys, be good to each other.